Hello everyone, my name is Jitendra Bapna. Welcome to my Agentforce series. In this video, we're going to see how we can do a case management using Agentforce. In previous video, we have already seen a various prompt template that include field generation prompt template, record summary prompt template, flex prompt template, and sales email prompt template. Now we are starting videos on Agentforce, right? So the first video we will see like how we can retrieve the case status, right? So the user will ask Agentforce to retrieve the case status for this particular case number. So the Agentforce will trigger some action and it will able to retrieve a case status. In next video, we will see how we can create the case using Agentforce. So we can give like some detail to the Agentforce and Agentforce will automatically create the case for you. If you want to update any comments of the case, that is also can be done via Agentforce. So we will going to create a 3 video where we will focus on retrieving the case status, creating the case, and updating the case state comments. Okay, so let's get started. So I will just minimize this and I will just I log in into the Salesforce. So once you log into Salesforce, so I will just duplicate this tab. Then I will click on this gear button and I will just say setup. Okay, I don't need now, so I will just search for flow. The first thing what we have to do, we will give the input as a case number and we will get the output as a case, like case record, right? So from where we can read the case status. Okay, so let's get started. So for that, first we will create a auto launch flow, so that flow can be triggered by the Agentforce. So let me go and create the flow quickly that will take input as a case number and retrieve the case record. Okay, so I will simply click on new flow and I will use the auto launch flow. Great. I will declare a two variable. So one is an input variable, that is the case number, and one is the case object, that will be the output variable. Okay, so I can say case number. Case number is used to identify the unique case. Always give a description. Data type will be text this time and it will be the available for input. Done. Next variable I will declare again, it's an output variable. I can just say obj case, right? And I will not allow multiple because one case number is associated with one case. So I can just say record. Then here I can select the object which is of type case, then available for output. Okay. So we have declared a two variable, case number, that is our input variable, obj case. So the case record will be get stored in the obj case basically. So now I have to retrieve the case depending on case number. So I will use the component called get records. Here I can say get case details. This will be uh, retrieving the case information on basis of case number. Always provide a description, it's a good practice. So now just select case, object is case, and we have to filter out on the basis of case number. So I will just say case number equals to variable. So our input will come into the case number variable. Cool. So now it will only return one record. So I will just keep it only first record. And I need to just return a few fields, right? So choose fields and assign variable. I will going to choose that. I will assign my result into obj object which I created, obj case, and I will just return a few fields. One is ID, right? Then I can change this to status. Okay, then I can also return case number. Then I think that's good enough for now. Okay, I will just save it. I will give a flow name, Agentforce get case status by case number. This is auto launch flow to retrieve the case status. Okay, I can give the space so it doesn't show the red line. Save it. Very simple flow, which will going take the input as a case number and it will like give output as a case status. Okay, so I've done with this. Now once you save it, don't forget to activate this. Okay, now I want to call this particular flow into our agent force as action, right? So for that, what we will do, we will search for agent for assets. So we have something called agent for assets. So where like whatever topics and like action you are creating, it is visible here. If you want to remove any topic or any action, you can do it from here. Okay, so I will just say new agent action. Okay, select the type. I will select the flow and what flow. So this is the agent force get case status by case number. So this is my flow. I will just say next. So here you can see like if you want to like here whatever description we provided, you can see it here. It's very important to provide the description. Loading. Okay, I can say some loading text, like if sometime like agent force doing some kind of calculation, some kind of reasoning, right? So it may take some time to retrieve the result. So you can put some loading text like while it retrieving the case status. I can put dot 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 something like that. Cool. So let's scroll down and let's see. So what is the case number? The case number, it's a required input and it will be collect from the user, right? Here, what is the OBJ case? So here I can see this is holding the case details like case number, status, those kind of thing. Okay, and it has to be shown in the conversation. Okay, and just say finish. So you have input case number and OBJ case is your output. Just say finish. So we have created our action here. Cool. Okay, let's search agent force. Yeah, so this is our action we have created just now. We have completed with first step. Now agent force agent. So search for agent force agent, right? So now you have a two type of agent, employee agent and service agent. Employee agent can be used internally like for the employees, and service agent like it is it can be used externally also basically, right? So let's do one thing. We will discuss more on like employee agent and service agent in the upcoming video. So for this demo, I will going to create a service agent. We already have a few agent available, but I want to show it from scratch. So I click on new agent. The first thing, you have multiple options here. Agent for setup, you can create with GenAI, create a template, but I will use the agent force service agent. Okay, next. You by default we have a lot of topics already added. I will just remove everything. I will just keep everything clean. Okay, delivery issue. All this I will remove this. I don't need all this. I will just remove this. Let's check if I remove everything. Cool. Now just say next. Here you have to provide some kind of description. Let's see what kind of description. Deliver personalized customer interaction. So here I can give a name like something called like yeah, agent for service agent, or like I can say a case, or I can call this as a something called uh, anything like I can just say test or service agent, or I can provide some kind of name called ISO service agent. Okay, so that kind of name I can provide to agent. Okay, deliver interaction, autonomous action, an AI agent, service agent. You can give like service agent that help like we are man. So you have to provide some kind of description here. We are organization, manufacturing organization, building the components needed, or I can say we are manufacturing organization and building electrical component. I'll keep it simple for now. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. So by default, if you want to use existing agent, you can do that. If you want to create a new agent user, you can do that. Just say next. Just don't do anything. Don't have to select any data source. You simply say create. Cool. Right. So now you can see everything is clean here. Nothing like, so we have to create a topic. So either you can edit from asset library, which I've shown you, but I will use the new topic. Okay. This topic is used to manage the case like retrieving the status, updating the comments, and creating the case. Simple. Just say next. Okay, so here it automatically put, and here your scope is like it automatically generated, right? So you just make sure like we did. You can check whether you want to improve. You can use this, this particular star button, and you can just say. So here I can provide some kind of instruction. So retrieve the status quo case when user requested by the when the request by the user, update the comments of the case. Okay, create a new case. So I don't want for I will update it. Okay, so I will remove all this thing. Gather of a task manager. If user doesn't provide, guide them to supply the required detail. Okay, and ask user to provide the case number, right? In case if user unable to provide case number, tell user that without case number I cannot proceed further. Okay, so let's improve this prompt by this using this particular okay. Okay, got it. It looks good. Ask the clarify gather. If user doesn't provide supply, guide them to supply the required information. Okay, and now I can just say okay. So perform the necessary action and provide case status to the user. Simple. Next, here I've created like one of the action, right, in the assets. So I can search for my action. So this is Agentforce get case by the case number. I will select this. Just say finish. Okay, so here if you see, this is my case management topic is created, right? And this is what like prompts and whatever instruction we passed it. Then here is the topic. So one of the top action we have selected, right? Topic action. So that is the action visible here, right? So that, and we have created that action during in the assets, right? We can do it from here also, but we have created in asset. So now you just refresh this. Okay, so let me take one of the number here. Okay, so let me maximize this. Hi, please retrieve the status of my case. Okay, can you provide with a case number? I can just say yes. Okay, let me. Okay, yeah, this is my case number. Okay, so here you can see it give the case status of your case number 0019 is closed. So let's see what's the status of my case. So 00190. So open this case and it seems to be closed, right? So we get the proper status back, correct? So here, like if you see my agent force, so it able to give the proper response, right? So okay, so let me go back and let me leave this. Let me search my ISO service agent. I will again open in builder. Okay, so here, like I want to show you something, so I will dismiss this. I can just say hi again. So here you can see like what are the action has been performed. So it gone to off topic, right? So right now, like hi, like we haven't defined anything related to hi. So it will just some it use some off topic, off topic, and just respond with how can I assist you today? Can I get the status of case? Okay, so it asking the case for it. So here if you see, if I ask like can I get the status of the case, here it select the topic which is equals to case management. This is the topic, right? And what is the action selected? Let's see. So it used some kind of prompt, so like some kind of instruction which I provided. It used that particular instruction because in instruction I already mentioned, if the if case number is not provided, please ask the user to provide the case number. So I will just provide a case number. Let's see what it does. Okay, cool. So here it get the case number is there, like equals to 0019 is close. Okay, and again it select the topic as a case management, and let's see what action is selected. The action selected is Agentforce get case status by case number, right? So this is one of the action associated with this. It automatically choose that particular action to get the status of the case, right? One of the things you have noticed, like, so I've declared this kind of variable case number, right? So this is the variable I declare in the auto launch flow. It automatically map that 000109 with this particular variable, because auto launch flow is expecting case number, like that is the variable and this is the case number. It automatically map that variable with a value, right? I haven't told like while talking to Agentforce, but it automatically identify where I am to map this particular case number. Okay, so here you can see the output. In output we get the ID, we get a status which is closed, case number, ID, and it automatically retrieve the field status, and it automatically return back as the close. So right, so we have seen how it is getting executing, like we have a atlas reasoning engine behind it, so that decide what topics to be selected, what action needs to be selected, right? It automatically decide, and what are the variable needs to be mapped with the user input data. It automatically decide all those things, correct? So let me take one more thing, or can you please provide me status of 80, this case number. Okay, 001018 is also closed. Let me take one of the open case. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, I will take 1027. Provide me case status of. So this time we get the status of the case number is 001027. Okay, so that's how you can you can create a topic and the action, and okay, and you can retrieve the status of your case base. It's simple, like you can do the conversation with Agentforce, it can retrieve. In next video we're going to see how we can create the case using the Agentforce. We're going to use the same topic, but we will add the action for creating the case. Okay, so I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.